Hey guys, so I'm doing another volume problem, this time involving cylinders, and this problem came from the August 2009 Geometry Regents. So it says the following: a right circular cylinder has a volume of 1,000 cubic inches and a height of 8 inches. What is the radius of the cylinder to the nearest tenth of an inch? So, unlike some problems that we're going to go over, this one is asking for the radius instead of the volume. So, let's go back to our handy dandy review, the reference sheet from what they give us on the Regents booklet, and we are dealing with cylinders, so this is going to be our volume formula. So let me just write that onto here, so again we have that at our fingertips. So volume equals pi r squared times the height. Now, one thing I want to clarify, here they say right circular cylinder. Please don't let that throw you off. It just means a regular cylinder that's standing straight up and down versus a cylinder that'll be slanted. And we'll go over problems comparing slanted cylinders and just straight up and down cylinders. So that's pretty much it. Alright then, so in the problem here, they give us the volume, which is 1,000 cubic inches, and they give us the height, which is 8 inches. So let's write that down. So they give us V is 1,000 cubic inches, or inches cubed, and that the height is 8 inches. Okay then, so we pretty much have what we need to substitute into these variables, and we just need to pretty much reverse engineer this equation to figure out what the radius is. So we're going to do the following. So volume, which is 1,000, equals pi, radius squared is unknown, so it stays as r squared, times the height, which is 8. Alright then, so we need to isolate the r squared variable, so we need to get rid of pi and 8. Now since everything is being multiplied, we're going to do the inverse operation, which is to divide everything out by 8 pi. And I'd rather do things all in one shot, so we don't have to repeat simple steps over and over again. Alright then, so now this next step is pretty important because some of you guys may start off on the right track, but like get incorrect numbers and not understand why. So definitely pay attention to this part. So you see it says 1,000 divided by 8 pi, right? Now, what you should definitely do is you're going to write 1,000 divided, right? And then parentheses 8 pi. Okay, this is 8 times something else, right? So if it was just 8 by itself, you wouldn't need the parentheses, but you want to make sure that if it's something times something or a bunch of things multiplying in the denominator, you want to put parentheses around it. Now, when you do that, you'll get 39.78873, etc. Now, let's say you didn't do that. If you did, you get a completely different number. You get 392.699, etc. Now, the reason why this happens is because the calculator is saying, oh, so if you write 1,000/8 pi, you're telling me to do 1,000 divided by 8 first, and then times that result by pi. So let's actually see that happen. So 1,000 divided by 8, that gives you that, times pi. Well, that gives you that, and that's what the calculator is doing when you don't put the parentheses there. So always put the parentheses. It will definitely guarantee that you are going to get your most accurate answer. So by doing that, you get this as your value. Now, since we still need to find r, and r is being squared at the moment, that means we need to take the square root. I'm going to write this value down, but I'm not going to round to like the nearest tenth or nearest hundred. I'm going to like round in the later part of this. So I'm going to write 39.78. I'm going to go like 6 digits out there. So 78.873, and I'm going to round up to here. So because this is a 7, this is going to turn into a 6 instead of remain a 5. And that is going to be my r squared here. Now, again, inverse operations, whenever we square something, we take the square root of it. So I'm going to take the square root to both sides, and we can type in the following. 39.788736, and that will give us 6.307, etc. Now, the problem asks us to round our radius to the nearest tenth of an inch, so that's just going to be 6.3. So 6.3 is going to be our radius, and that is choice number 1. And that's pretty much it. So again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Definitely like and subscribe for more of my videos. Take care. Bye.